Hey, I think I'm going to pull some cards. I'm just going to ask, is anything of import coming up today? Anything of import coming up today? Let's look and see what we have. Is anything of import coming up today? What do we have? What do we have coming up today? Coming up out of the blue. Let's see, at the center of it all we have being tied up, some mental restriction, about some restrictions. I wonder if this had to do with the 45, the kind of emergency meeting they had. Okay, above it is anchoring up, tying up. Anchoring it up. Below it is the arguments. Yeah, I think this has to do with 45. Yeah, his holdings. So, yeah, this reading is going to be about the emergency meeting they had today with the judge because Trump's lawyers, his cadre of lawyers, I guess there were 13 lawyers or something like that in the room today, and they're doing all they can to delay. And the judge said, come hell or high water, that trial is starting the first week of October, okay? So yeah, going into it, we have this strong, absolutely no holds barred information. Yeah, this is all about the trial because we have it's going forward. The message is the judge is standing there in all his power and says, this is going forward, okay? Above it, we have the yeah, you know, so in other words, the snaky lawyers are trying to stop it. They're trying to delay, okay? And, you know, they want to try to make it seem like he's being so persecuted up there. And the judge is saying, you know, I don't give a rat's ass. It's going forward, okay? So we have, the challenge is community. So let's see what we have. Okay, the full cup, I say when it's it's not a cup of love in this case, it is a cup of abominations overflowing and attempts to manipulate. Okay? Look it. I know your game plan. And filing all of these frivolous things. Okay? And I see the health of the situation because Letitia James came in and said this is what they're trying to do. It's about filing endless things with the court that I have to respond to try to delay the trial. And the judge says, I'm not having it. This is going forward. Your cup of abominations of attempting to spin and manipulate is not going to happen. Listen here, community of lawyers. The health of the situation is, come hell or high water, this is taking place the first week of October. And there will be no more delays. I don't care how much you want to snaky say that he's being so persecuted. Poor little Trump, okay? I'm the ruler, I'm the law, and this is going forward, okay? So tied them up. You know, as usual, his tactic, anchoring in, tying them up, argumentative, trying to hold on. which has always been his tactic in the courts, but now the courts are wise to him, and he is not allowed to play his spin game anymore, especially not with that judge. That judge, I mean, when a judge says, come hell or high water, this is going to trial. Yeah. So what is going to happen now? We know that after this, I bet, let's look and see. What about 45 in Truth Social? What? Oh, Lord. What about 45? How is he going to react on Truth Social? Okay, we've got the key. Let's see what the key is here. Going into it. 45 in Truth Social. It's about his long-term thing, but it's going nowhere. Okay? That's the stall. My long-term future, what's going on? We've got the stall at the heart of it. At the heart of it, we've got the stall. And he's going to, as usual, try to get away with something. Okay? 9 out of 10, he's going to talk about how unfair the judge is. It's a witch hunt. It's, his usual thing. He's going to try to put in for his long-term benefit. Okay? Going into it, we've got the book, information. Yeah, he's not liking it. The harvest is coming due. You plant those seeds, he's going to try to walk away from it, as usual. Going to try to distance himself because emotionally he can't take it. It's all about Letitia James, Yeah, throwing the book at him. And how unhappy he is, how unfair it is. So yeah, not a surprise. Let's see, the challenge above it, the health of the situation. His dark money. That's what it's about, all his dark money, and the judgment is coming down. Okay? Judgment is coming down. So, of course, he's going to get out there and lie and manipulate and cry foul because why? Why? Underneath of it, it's all a Democratic plot. It's a Democratic plot, okay? They're starting this action. They're coming after me. That's been their plan, okay? So that they can take me down and celebrate. So we'll see what's being offered, trying to sit there and say the strength that he has and about this coming to an end, and it's all about the past. It's all about the past. It's a witch hunt. They're lying. They're after me, the great wah, 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 wah. The poor me saga. I've just been, such an upstanding person, and they're just coming after me, and, they're horrible, horrible people. No, that's the seed you planted. That's the harvest you get, okay? And the judgment is coming down. You deserve it. You deserve it. Man up. Grow a set. Captain Bone Spurs, who's never done. He paid people to do his tests for him. He got, those elusive bone spurs to get out of military service. And now everything is coming down. He's losing case after case after case. And, he's going to continue to put out his spin of the poor me saga. Wah, wah, wah. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here. But yeah, The main thing that's coming down today is the judge says, I don't care how many lawyers you bring in, okay? And it's already seen that he's lied under oath. He said 2 conflicting things about being the head of the company. One of it was, well, I'm president in name only, and then he said, no, I wasn't president of the company at all when I was being president of the United States. So he's got 2 conflicting statements that he's made. One of them is a lie, so he's already been caught lying under oath. So the judge is not having any of his nonsense any longer. And it's going to be so interesting to see this trial coming up in October. He's really sweating it. Heart palpitations, anger, rage, heart palpitations, fear mode. He doesn't know which way to turn anymore. He just is really, it's like in quicksand. The more he struggles, the more he gets sucked down into it now. And none of the things he's done before are working for him any longer. He has no strength anymore. It's like he went from being this big mob boss to being this wrung out dish rag, is what I'm getting. He wanted to be like the mob boss, but now it's like he's this limp dish rag that's been wrung out. Yeah, he's just kind of hiding away. He can't get people at the rallies anymore. He's losing all of this. And I think the most telling thing what he said before was, it's not about loyalty, but with me it's all about loyalty. Okay. I think that was one of the most telling statements that he's made. It's not about loyalty, but with me it's all about loyalty. Okay. So usually loyalty would have nothing to do with it, but in my case, it's everything. Oh, going down for the count. Why is that? I'm seeing like kind of like chiclets or something. You know how kids sell the little chiclets in the street? You ever been to Mexico? They come and they have the little street kids selling chiclets. Oh my goodness. Is that what he's become? He's going to be to the point of having to sell chiclets in the street? That's his big empire. He's going to be there like the homeless child selling chiclets. Sir, chiclets. On that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you online. Oh, my goodness. Not looking good for him.